Alright, good morning YouTube. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to show you how I feed my fish frozen food so it don't get all over the tank and leave a big mess if they don't eat everything. I said I was going to show you this a couple of videos over. Then after this, my next video will be the final finishing up of changing my tank from white to black rock. But here we go. Let me show you the video of how I feed my fish. Today we're gonna do brine shrimp. Let me wipe this off. Notice I left the lid on. Lid open. So I gotta check to make sure everybody's in the tank. I got a few jumpers. Alright, so this, I feed them. You guys can enjoy the video while they eat once the brine shrimp falls in. I'm going to count and make sure all my fish are here because I left the lid open overnight. I guess I could do a little talking because it's pretty quiet. This tank, the transfer over from white to black has been over the course of about a month and a week, to keep the beneficial bacteria in the tank and just not get rid of it at once. I just do a section every week so that you know, stay in there. And today I'm on my last section, which is what I'm gonna do. As you can see, you know, and yeah, today is the last day, which I'm pretty happy with the results. I'm probably gonna move some things around on this last change up, but as you can see, the fish, it makes it easier to catch the fish with the net when I feed them this way because they always think, you know, it's a food thing, and I just swoop them right on up. So I like the net method. They're not scared of the net if they see the net, which is pretty good. I have a plant in here that's not doing so well, and I thought it was because I put the charcoal filter in here. I got an ammonia charcoal, and I don't know if you call it charcoal, whatever. It's an ammonia thing and a charcoal thing to keep the water clear. And the plant started to die. It's my favorite plant in the tank, so I'm pretty sad about that. But then I saw the gouramis. I see the gouramis ripping at the leaves of the plant. It's a pretty soft leaf plant. You can see a leaf floating. Hopefully you can see it floating right there. It's a soft leaf plant, and the gouramis go over there and rip at it. So I did a little research, and the gouramis, I guess, like that plant. So they go over there and rip it up, and when the leaves or whatever get soft enough, they do eat on like the dead portions of the leaves, and then my shrimp in there will go finish off the rest if they could catch it, and they'll sit there and eat it. So the poke plant is not doing so well, but I'm gonna keep it in there because I see new baby shoots growing, so we'll see how it does. And then the plant that I was told wouldn't survive in the tank, after 3 months it would die because it's that plant that grows the lily. I put it in the plant pot, and the very next day, like, majority of the leaves were dead. So I put the plant back in here and cut off, well, no, I didn't cut off all the leaves. I let the shrimp and whatever fish wanted to eat the parts that were dying. They just had a buffet, and then I'm gonna try to regrow that plant because that technically was my favorite plant before I got the new one to replace it. So that's what's been going on in this tank. Peacock gudgeons still aren't so nice. They still are being fin nippers with the Emperor Tetris. So I just want the Emperor Tetris to, like, because there was a fish. Which fish were they picking on? They picked on one of the gouramis, and the gouramis shockingly turned around and like went back after the peacock gudgeon, and it has left the gourami alone. So I just want my Emperor Tetris to just turn around and like go after them one good time, and I think they'll just stop, because their tails, like her tail is definitely, well, it's growing back, but if they get like a little long, I don't know if it's the coloration, then the peacock gudgeons will go after it. I'm gonna turn this heat up because it's a little chilly. And forgot to say, we got curtains, so there's no glare. Thankfully, we finally got curtains. We're moving on up in the world. But you guys can continue to watch. What's all in my tank is dwarf rainbow fish, a female. I'm going to bring the male back down here today. Then I have 6 amber tetras that survived out of 8. So, and they're eating, so I'm happy about that. 3 emperor tetras, a male and 2 females. 2 peacock gudgeon females, and a pearl gourami who's starting to show the color. I just wanted the pearl gourami because, you know, I like the spots, but I didn't know the spots were going to get color in them. So it's turning like a bluish. I don't know if he's a male or a female, but it's very pretty. Then I have 4 honey dwarf gouramis, and I have 2 of those fish that just sit on the top. I forget what they're called. And the one baby that I couldn't catch, the one baby guppy I couldn't catch. So it's still in here. What else? 4 autos, 2 Siamese algae eaters, about 5 or 6 ghost shrimp, 2 Amano shrimp, and 4 fancy shrimp. I'm gonna get some more shrimp to put in here. Fancy shrimp because I like them. But that would be about all. Who else needs to come? The female beta I moved upstairs. She's completely healed. So I'm gonna try again to bring her back down here and see if my peacock gudgeons will just leave her alone and not rip her tail. So we're just gonna put her in here in a day or two, see how she looks, because if they leave her alone, I really think she's gorgeous. I want to put her back in here. Again, put the male dwarf rainbow fish back in here because he's all healed up. And I have 2, not platy, yeah, platies. 2 black and white platies that I'm gonna bring back down here. They had to go on quarantine because I got them from Petco. Was it PetSmart? One of the pets. And you know, normally when you bring home fish from them, you have ick. So I just immediately took them upstairs and treated them for ick. So I wouldn't have that problem in this huge tank. It's easier to treat the ick in a cheaper to treat ick in a smaller tank. The bottle lasts longer. So yeah. So I'm thinking about bringing them down here as well, and this tank will be pretty much finished off as far as the fish are concerned. And normally I keep the net in there until the feeding slows, well, till they slow down. The fish just start like not going after the food as much, and I start seeing some of it hit the bottom. Then I just take the remainder of the food out to minimize food sitting on the bottom. I mean, I know I have shrimp that'll probably find it, but I don't want the rotting or anything. And it looks like the tetras are done eating their full. The peacock gudgeons, she look like she's still looking for food, so I'm gonna see if she's done. But truthfully, it's normally when the emperor tetras, once they stop eating, then it's pretty much, to me, the tank is done. Like, see, the gourami is just bringing it in and spitting it out. The peacock gudgeons are up there, but they're not pulling any food out. Oh, she just did. Prove me wrong, but but you know, the tank, they're generally moving away from the food, so which lets me know that they're full. I'm gonna give them probably about another minute and call it a day, and that's their feeding right there. Very minimal, because I used to just put the cube in there, then it just be floating everywhere and all on the bottom. The shrimp do get some of it, but you know, then having to go inside the tank and scoop all that out, and it was just, I was like, it gotta be an easier way. So, and then I was like, well, duh, it is an easier way, and came up with that idea. So I do that with bloodworms, any frozen foods. I just do it with any frozen foods. If there was a way to do it with flake food, I would, but it's not. Yeah. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. There will be another upload coming today. All right. So thank you.